Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. All right, I'm stuck in the airport for a few more hours because my bags got picked up last night and put in an office. I arrived really late last night and decided to sleep at the terminal. That's good. I get to mingle a little bit more. One thing that hit me as soon as I left the secure area of the airport and came to the baggage claim area is that I need to work on my relationship with the American culture. I found that I'm having a hard time keeping good healthy habits here in the US. As soon as I got to the airport, I immediately felt strong food cravings. I didn't have that when I was in Taiwan. I was able to fast really long stretches of time. I'm unsure about what cues me in to eat here in the United States. Something about it. Uh, that's something that I need to work on because I definitely did eat a lot healthier in Taiwan than I normally am able to in the United States. I don't know what it was. I didn't see anybody eating, I didn't smell food or anything. Something about the background. And that's kind of frustrating. I mean, it's one thing when you deal with one craving, and I push through it, right? No big deal. The problem is that day after day, week after week, year after year, cues like that will really accumulate. That's the real problem, right? So I need to fix that. All right. And more generally, I thought I would throw that out there. Have you ever traveled to another country and felt it a lot easier to maintain your healthy habits? Feel free to leave a comment. Uh, I've traveled to other countries before. It was pretty easy in Japan as well. I was there for a few weeks, and what's really nice about Japan is that when people eat there, people really eat. They don't tend to get distracted, and there's not a whole lot of finger foods, right? They have a very solid line between I'm eating versus I'm not eating. Just my own personal observation. I traveled to Poland one time, and there aren't too many physical cues to eat, but food is so cheap there. You feel like you feel like an idiot not eating a lot there and really filling up, right? So that's another kind of problem. I probably would not be as tempted to do that nowadays. You got to remember, this was 10 years ago when I went to Poland, back when the concept of, oh my God, I don't get to enjoy all these luxuries back home was a little bit more acute than it is today, right? Um, Nowadays I have a little bit more luxury in my life, so the idea that, oh my God, I can't enjoy steak every night back home, that doesn't really bother me so much, right? Okay, what else do I want to say? Anyway, that's just really upsetting. And it's not something that I know the answer to, right? If it were as simple as, oh my God, I got to avoid this and that, right? Then, yeah, I'd go about doing that. But it's a general cue of, oh my God, why am I having a food craving at this time of day when I normally don't, right? Could also be the jet lag that I just got home from. Right now, it would be I was eating a lot toward the back half of the day when I was in Taiwan, right? Okay. It kind of reminds me, I was recently at a social event and I worked up the nerve to pull a couple people aside and I'm like, hey, I want to know why I'm being excluded. I noticed the conversation every time I try to speak, everybody talks over me. And I pulled over two people that I thought I could trust the most, and I probably did choose the right people. The problem is that the impression I got when they answered me was they didn't even know why they were talking over me, right? It was subconscious, right? The food cravings kind of feel like that, which is really upsetting, right? The first person who could find a device that could read our subconscious mind, oh my God, they're going to become a trillionaire, right? This is the Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum.